open. What list do you want to take here?
I'll go ahead and take Brandon's.
Let's do it.
All right, so we have what I believe. Yeah, it's the 4-point Siege of
So
Coruscant.
small.
Yeah, tiny Anakin Skywalker, which makes sense because the Ada is really small. He's got
It's really maybe a little baby ship.
Malice, R2D2, and ancillary ion weapons, which who knows if that will ever get used. And then in the V-Wing, we have Contrail with, this is the customizable one, with
Yeah.
Crackshot, R7A7, synchronized console, and the Besh configuration. Then now that Mace has gone down in cost, we have Mace, Delta 7B Mace, with heightened perception and R4P17, just maximizing those red maneuvers.
Getting that force back. Yeah, force
Then-
efficient.
Then we have the Siege of Coruscant Wolf with Wolfpack, Veteran Tail Gunner, and Q7 Astromech, and then Siege of Coruscant Jag with Veteran Tail Gunner, R4P Astromech, and synchronized console.
Yeah. You know what I call Matt a mirror match with 2 Jags in a list? I call it a Jag off. Moving on here. With that said, moving on here to Justin J-Man, as you know him in the Discords. Shout out to Justin here, making the trip out here from Tennessee, from I think the Nashville area, correct?
Oh, wow.
He is rocking Boy Vader. He's got marksmanship and afterburners, hate. And then we've got more standardized cards with Mauler, Mythal, Predator, afterburners, Backstabber with Crackshot, Discipline, and afterburners. And then, hey, some bombers. The bombers, standard legal. In the new core set, we've got we got Tomax Bren with Saturation Salvo, Barrage Rockets, Bomblet Generator. He gives the rerolls, correct?
No, he's got an ability that will not be used.
Okay.
After he reloads, he can regain a charge on a
Torp
talent card.
Oh, talent.
And there's only elusive and crackshot to my
and
knowledge.
Elusive's 4 points, and it's a bomber.
Yeah.
And then we've got Captain Jonas, which is the one that rerolls, correct?
Yes, that is the. Oh no, this is the one where he gets to
am I
increase
thinking
or that's Major Rhymer.
Oh, is it?
Oh
I thought he
no,
was the decrease.
this is
Yeah,
the reroll.
Reimer's the
ones. Yeah,
decrease the range.
sorry. Yeah.
We don't know what's going on here.
Yeah.
We've never played this game before.
So
With Sat Salvo, Barrage Rockets, and Bomblet Generator as well.
yeah, Sat Salvo, Saturation Salvo. It's an uncommon upgrade, but I think we'll see more of it now. I think it's 2 points now. So, and back in the day, it was like 5 or 6, like at its highest, which was kind of absurd. But now we are seeing it, and it's useful to use with barrage rockets because you have to spend a charge from the munition that you fired to use Saturation Salvo. So, in that you must choose 2 dice from your opponent, and they have to re-roll them. If they cannot re-roll 2, I think it's been ruled that you cannot use Saturation Salvo. So if they only have 1 defense dice, you can't use it. If they've already re-rolled 1 defense die, they can't re-roll the other one.
Right.
And you can't just say, oh, you got a blank on that one and evade on that one. Well, I just only want you to re-roll the evade. No, you have to re-roll both.
Reroll all. So we're playing Assault at the Satellite Array, which is the one where you don't have to think as much, just be near it. It's kind of what people call the King of the Hill scenario. You got 5. You can see 5 out there, 5 satellites. And so in this mode, small bases are worth 1 point, however, or worth, just 1 ship. However, you treat medium and large bases as worth 2 ships. So sometimes players will contest points. There's 0 to 1, multiple ships, let's say 2 on each side, or 2 small bases for Justin versus a medium base for Brandon. That point is not scored, and it is contested. So this is one that can snowball quickly if people are just all over the place with a lot of coverage.
Yeah.
Large bases are really good in this mode.
Yeah, the Brandon will have a slight advantage here with the medium bases, not only counting for 2 ships, but also they take up more area. So it's more likely that they will be in range of more than 1 objective, so they can apply themselves to another objective.
Indeed.
To multiple objectives, and it's easier to score more points.
Yeah. So I like Assault. I think when I interviewed people at LVO, a lot of people said that Assault was their favorite.
Yeah.
And most people say that Salvage, or actually Chance, was their least favorite. And I think Chance is just because it's you have to keep track of half points. It's a little bit of a throw off because it's halfway back to 2.0 with just the OG, scenario of just trying to dogfight. So.
There was an X-Wing community survey, over 1,000 respondents that just came out recently, and I think they said Salvage was their least favorite. But yeah,
What a surprise.
I believe Chance was right behind that.
Yeah.
I say right behind. I think Salvage they had a clear lead over everybody, but
Yeah.
Chance was the follow-up. But again, like you said, I think Assault is probably the most popular, followed by Scramble.
So let's see. We've got 5 ships versus 5 ships here. Betting is open. As a reminder, yet again, for those of you that have had a ton of points here, 3-1-2, and you're like, where did my points go? We did reset. So just watch for a little bit. You'll have time to bet. It just won't be as much to start off. But I've seen some of y'all bet. You get a lot of points. So it was getting out of hand. Now there are millions of them, as Viceroy Gunray would say. And here's our road roll.
Brandon Pro going first.
Brandon Pro is the first player. Congratulations, Brandon. You are first player for round 2.
Yeah, Justin has a clear initiative advantage in that all of his ships except for Jonas are above, are I-5 and above. So that gives him a decent opportunity to PS kill Jag, Wolf, and Mace should he, get them low enough. But again, these arcs, they're chunky boys, and they're good at holding spaces. So I don't know where I'd put my vote at the moment.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think it really depends on how does Brandon threaten with these Arc 170s, and you see them trying to converge towards the middle. It's a little awkward with the angle right now.
Yeah.
However, Justin's going to have to go really fast past those between the rock and the gas cloud to take advantage of afterburners, and that may be too aggressive.
Yep.
So I like this flank opportunity with Mace. Like, I really like the position that he has with Mace right now.
Yep.
And also, you've got the hammer, right? You got Vader right behind the boys.
Yep.
So
let's see what Jonas has wrought, because he will be telling where Tomax goes as well, because got to keep that range 0 to 1 bubble for the barrage rocket rerolls.
I feel like
Mace is doing a purple evade, just playing it safe.
Sure. I feel like Barrage Rockets, Matt, is like one of the few upgrades that I have only just started to see again. It was very uncommon. I think Vanessa Doza was using them a bit, but before that, like, it's just maybe on a lat. I know Will Scott, shout out to the winner of the Midwest Scrub Down. He was using them on
I'm sorry, what was the title of that tournament?
Oh, I'm sorry, the full title. The Midwest Scrub Down 2, The Empire Scrubs Your Back.
Yes.
Yeah. Some of you guys tuned into GSP. I was streaming with Will Hagwood for that event, and it was a ton of fun. You guys did a really good job.
Yeah.
Seriously,
and
big pat on the back.
With,
big pat on
with that Will guy streaming.
Yeah, Will is here. I'll try to get him on stream later. He is playing Republic. I'd love to get a little bit. There's a gauntlet out there. I'd love to just try to represent 4 or 5 of the factions today. So we're not necessarily streaming people that are like undefeated. It's we want to just show what people are bringing and give you guys some exciting and varied matchups. That's really what I also need. That I don't know about you, Matt, but a while I used to just do commentary on Vader and the boys in Iden and stuff, and it just drove me nuts.
Once you see those lists over and over and over, like there was a time even in second edition where it was like everything was Quad Phantoms and Rebel Beef, and I was like, this is just I'm saying the same thing over and over and over again.
And hypocritical of me to say, as we have a Vader the Boys list we picked, but it's okay. We have bombers.
But actually, what I recognize Barrage Rocket bombers from is actually Brandon Pro. He flew them against me at the Gold Squadron Classic. He had 4 bombers with Barrage Rockets and Echo, and he flew well.
Yeah, Brandon's a good player.
Yeah.
Good friend of mine. Met Brandon way back when at Pastimes in like early 2019, which somehow feels like a year ago, but is actually almost 4.
Yeah.
Or over 4. So, wow.
Pandemic confuses life.
Yeah. What is
time? Yeah, what is time?
Yeah, what is time? Matt, can you do me a favor? Can you grab my phone? I put it over there. I don't know why. Breach. Be careful, Matt. Don't trip. Thank you, sir. Matt is my trusted grunt, of course. Just making him do everything for me.
Like, I'm the peon.
Super helpful, though. Again, it is. I can't speak to it enough how helpful it is to have a co-commentator to help you, keep you honest, add to the commentary quality, and be able to assist with things like picking the matchups while I run the tournament. So, again, I very much appreciate it. That's probably the nicest I'll ever be to you, though, during this today.
All right, we got Anakin rolling in on the flank of the bombers. I didn't see if he got a boost during the systems phase. I don't think he did. I think it would be a good move because I think he might be able to get in within range 1.
Yeah.
And score him that extra point. Because as it is, just there he goes. Because Justin has the top right and the center at the moment.
I'm going to check on the player audio.
Yeah. He might just be out, though. All right, now we have Vader coming in. He's slow rolling it. No need to jump in fast. No enemies in range. Keeps him in range of the objective. And lets him set up to deal with Mace later. Or if he wants to commit to the center where the rest of the scrum is, he can handle that. But right now, looks like there may only be one shot. I would think Backstabber with a return shot from Jag. Oh, we're still doing Vader's actions. Considering a barrel roll, looks like. Cold Hard Facts asking for Space Cows.
I don't think I saw. Oh, obviously,
it's extended. Yeah,
yeah. I forgot. I mean, we get bombers out. I'm like, oh yeah, I don't think I see a Lambda. Well, you certainly don't. You won't, Nick, because they're not standard legal.
Maybe 2024.
Vader's out. You get the range.
So it turns out, Matt, when you have the receiver off, you can't hear their audio.
Oh, that makes sense.
That would be an important factor.
Yep. All right, so we get a piddly shot from Anakin and right. Justin rolling those eyeballs. Evades. Squiggles. Now we got Backstabber. Range 3. Looks unobstructed.
I got the other one.
He gets a Battle Buddy die.
So it's 3. Stabber.
Yep.
And then this one is out.
Mauler's out.
And then Jonah's going to be out as well.
Yeah. So it'll probably just be Jag with a return shot.
So,
speaking of Gold Squadron Classic and Brandon Prokos, those are the Gold Squadron Classic templates he was using there.
Matt, you know something about that. Were you talking about how you won that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt won that, by the way.
Yeah, I first major tournament of 2.0, I won.
Wow, Justin. If Justin continues to roll like that, he's going to be A-okay.
Yeah.
And we are cleaning up here, as you can see. Yep. It is the end phase. We're going to start. Oh, we're just double checking with Mace. He is out. Yep. Let's see. Looks like it's going to be
2 for Justin at the very least.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Brandon is just out. 2-2.
2-1.
2-2.
Oh,
I'm gonna put
I didn't.
Launch bait
That's okay.
up for scoring.
Yeah, neither player got the top left. Brandon was close enough. It would have been nice. I think if Anakin was there, he's going to need those extra points. Am I getting text messages?
Yes, from Mr. Greg Cash.
What is he complaining about now?
He's just asking how stream it's going.
He usually will tell me if something's wrong, which is very helpful. Don't get me wrong. I am going to go on Do Not Disturb. Oh, it is on Do Not Disturb. Huh. Weird. Hi, Greg. You're still streaming as well.
It's nice to have.
Shout out to Nickel City X-Wing, of course, Greg
Yeah.
and I. Great buddies. We back each other up.
Yeah, shout out to
he's
him,
running a
but
stream
watch
in
this
person as
stream.
well. Watch both if you can. Watch us.
Yeah, there you
watch
do.
Greg.
Yeah, you can
Help us out.
You can do multiple windows. I mean, if you're not like watching on your Xbox or your PS5 or your phone, but you
I'm
know.
curious, how do you guys watch Twitch? I would venture to guess that at least 70% of you watch on your phone. I watch X-Wing on my phone a lot, or maybe do you ever watch on your TV?
On occasion.
Yeah.
If I'm doing something on my computer, I'll have it up on the TV. I'll have my Xbox or PS5 going.
You can see us both better now. Yeah, I sometimes when we do our in-person streams, we'll put it on the TV in my living room, so we have extra people that aren't playing. They can watch it, even though it's delayed. It's still kind of cool. And we actually have, we can see Matt and I can see ourselves on the TV here at Good Games. We put it up for the players to see. So,
hi, me from over there,
and everyone that's watching and not playing their game, play your game.
The only thing I don't like about streaming through my Xbox or PS5 is it has like an extra 3 seconds of delay. So like you're always way behind on chat. 3 seconds in chat, man. Especially when you're competing with Nano Antonio for a pun.
Oh gosh, Nano is hilarious.
He's
keeping me on my toes at Scrub Down.
Oh man.
All
right.
It's a good time.
Looks like we have a majority of dials down. Justin's got most of his down.
I think they used to be able to do the two.
I'm concerned about where Justin is going to have a traffic jam where the ties meet where the tie bomber is. Jonas might be a little bit in the way.
Yeah, one straight, and then you're going to have to bank.
Yeah, so if
Mauler.
Maybe if he 3-banks Mauler, he'll get past the one straight, and then 3-bank with Tomax, they'll get past him. It'll be tight though, so I'm not certain. But then you got your I4 behind your two I5s. It's hard to say what you can do there.
He really, I mean, he just wants to get Archon and focus for the barrage rockets.
Yeah, if you could get Tomax and Jonas and Stabber and Mythol all onto Jag, there's a decent chance you could take him out this round.
Yeah, I would. If I'm Brandon, I'm considering going pretty so Jag's an I3. I would get right there in the middle, like a 3 straight or something.
So what you want to do is you want to pop R4P and do a 4 straight and make it white.
Make it white, yeah.
And then you just jam up the entire formation.
I like that idea.
Yeah, that is one of the. When I flew that at Worlds, and I probably blew through all my R4P charges every match. I wish the Wolf had it instead of Q9, Q7, something like that.
I like you getting players angling around the table there.
You gotta look.
Yeah, you got our totally not last minute Chicago flag.
Yeah,
placement there.
Yeah.
Just in case the break and intro screen weren't enough for you to know if this was a Chicago-related stream.
Well, how is John Warhammer hanging up there? He's hanging up there just fine. We couldn't get the
well,
flag.
you know why? Because there's little hooks hanging for it.
All right.
Yeah, we weren't so lucky. We didn't have any way to hang our flag unless we ripped holes in it, which I'm like, I'll pass.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So what you got to do is in your home setup, you have that backlit Chicago sign. You just bring it down here, whatever you want to stream.
That would have been kind of cool. It would be super distracting, though. I think on camera
would
be
a bit much.
Yeah, I guess just not turn it on. But then why not just have a flag at that point? What am I doing, bringing that heavy thing over here? All right, I think we are going to be ready. Round 3 will start here pretty soon. This is, as always, I think the third round tends to be a very important round for determining who has the momentum in the game. And usually by the end of scoring, once you do scenarios, you can really tell where the trend might be going. So, of course, there's always the comeback potential or the swings, but it's a big round. Support.
Nutano promoting the St. Laurent Open in Canada.
Yeah, that's a little ways away.
Yeah.
But why not let people know? You never know where people are watching.
Yeah, get hype several months from now.
I'll be right back.
Right on. All right, I see all the dials down for Brandon, and looks like all dials down for Justin. So we are all right.
Can you drop a bomb while you're at it? Yes.
Jag. That looks like 4 straight, so he may have popped R4P. I didn't see it. Let's see if he gets stressed. Yep, he's taking an action, so he must have popped an R4P.
Trivia question for me with the Chicago flag, parts of the flag represent. I can give you a high-level description. The stripes, the blue stripes, represent different parts of the city, each side of the river, as far as I remember. And then each star represents a major event in Chicago history, including the World's Fair, Chicago Fire, and 2 other events that I will never remember. But the stars represent like core parts of the foundation of the history of Chicago. You can fill in the rest in the chat if you'd like.
All right. So we got Mace coming in, 2 bank. Just being a threat and staying near the assault. The assault.
Lord?
Assault.
That's really close to that rock, though.
Yeah, he's fine. Totally fine. We're all fine here.
Oh, sorry.
He moved the objective a little bit. It's such is life in this.
I am
game.
making them use those. They're like
Yeah.
thin acrylic, but they still stick off the mat by a 32th of an inch or whatever you say that.
32th.
32th. I like that. 32th.
Let's see what action he does. I would go for a target lock, or he could go for the evade since Vader is there threatening. What I'm really curious is whether Justin saw the block with Jag, and maybe he'll one hard with both of the ties to try just, not take the bump.
Yeah. I like how aggressive he is with Jag. You have to do that. Going faster than I thought he'd go with Wolf. I think was that a 2 straight or a 3? It looked
2.
like a 2.
It was 2.
I think a 1 would have been good. He still has his arc fairly wide there, no pun intended, but he won't be able to necessarily reach everybody in the center with where he's facing right now.
Tomac's trundling along with Jonas, just doing a 1 straight focus.
I will say about where Wolf is right now, Matt, is that he can 3 bank next turn, assuming he uses his reroll this turn.
Yeah.
Set up a great shot out the rear with the
Yeah.
extra die.
And that if he does the 3 bank away, he gets probably close enough. Yep, Justin saw it. Good call, Justin. 1 hard, probably just focus. Unfortunately, that. All right, I'm gonna do a judge
That's
call.
fine. That's fine. We are streaming and judging. We have a player judge as well, but sometimes duty calls, so Matt's going to take care of that. Matt, Francois has my templates. You can borrow them from him. Oh, cool. Thanks for bringing those. He came prepared. All right, so yeah, Justin, continuing with the theme of turning down. However, that is not a great spot to be for Mauler. Mauler, again, they both have 4 hole. Just going to take an evade. I think Brandon might be happy to see a turn away because that means that he is taking less shots. You are forcing the issue. And still also right there for the objectives. Thank you, sir. So we saw Mauler follow suit with a 1 hard as well. However, you're right there. You take the evade. You just still kind of a scary shot to take.
I'm curious about the evades. I feel like, he's only going to shoot 1 of those ships. So you kind of want to take an offensive mod, probably with both of them, but we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I was just mentioning how this is honestly working in Brandon's favor because it's less shots he's taking in. It's forcing Justin to go the other way a little bit.
Yeah. No, it was a great call, but it also meant that he couldn't put all shots into Jag.
Yeah. Jag probably, I think he's still in arc of Mauler. So still taking 3 shots, and it looks like 3 range 1s. Here's Vader doing just fast enough to do some burners if he'd like. I would think you do, so you can get another shot on Jag.
Oh, okay. I was looking at Mace, but yeah, I mean, doing that actually is a good call because Mace isn't going to shoot at you. He's got target lock on Backstabber. So yeah, do the afterburners and then target lock Jag. Vader could very likely get Jag shields down, and then you have 3 follow-up shots. Yeah, that's not a bad call, but taking that lock on Mace. But I liked your idea there, Nick.
Yeah. I would have preferred to do the boost, but we're armchairing, and there is never really... There's a lot of things you can do in this game, and it usually works out in many different ways. So there's no objective one way to do it. That's what I love about this game. The strategy component. I think Mace is going to benefit from the rock there for defense, too.
Yeah, definitely. And it's not range 1, so it's not super scary because you're going to have 3 dice backed by 3 force. But, I mean, we saw some fairly bad green dice in the last game, so who knows? All right, so we have the Vader shot, range 2, obstructed into Mace.
Wow.
Ooh, yeah, just spend a force.
I mean, no matter what he rolls, he usually gets 3. So
spend a force, yeah, there he goes. And then you get 3 crits.
Just casual 3 crits. Very nice.
But also casually spending that force to get 3 evades.
A Sith Lord.
But yeah, no, I'm gonna. Oh, we have Bullseye with Anakin, most likely into Tomax, I would think. Spending the lock.
Yeah.
Just debating he's going to reroll both. Okay.
Spend that force. Get 3. All right, I'm going to make it a judge call.
Duty calls. 2 hits and a crit here. Justin rolls. Just 1. So that is hit, crit.
So that's 2. That's fine. Yeah. Okay. So that's a hit crit.
Going into Tomax Bren. Again, no shields on these bombers. Crit is a fuel leak. So suffer another crit, suffer another damage, and repair.
Are you checking Alice?
Oh no, it was a ship, so.
Yeah, it's a ship card. Yeah. All right.
Do I want to? I'm just checking if I want to strain for this guy. From
What is that for?
if someone's in his
Up to the
side
overlay.
arc shoots,
Yeah.
I get a target lock.
Jag now can acquire a lock.
Or strain. Okay.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Got a little busy in the judge realm.
2 back-to-back judge calls. It was light the first round.
Yep.
So just what you just missed. Tomax took hit crit, took a fuel leak. Jag just acquired a lock after that shot from Anakin.
Yeah. Man, those siege, of course, on arcs are so strong.
So let me spend a charge for that
Barrage rocket into Wolf.
before I forget.
Oh, we're going to Wolf.
That is the choice.
And then I'm gonna reroll with the range ability.
Gets a Jonas reroll.
Annoying.
Yeah, swing focus.
Going for hit crit, though.
Wolf, he's definitely taking 2.
Yeah, you maximize your attack.
Yeah. So it's going to be 2 shields down on Wolf.
And then roll 8. It'll be range 3 from Mauler. Actually, could do range. Yeah, range 3. Just 2 dice because we're not side arc
All right, so we're doing range 3 for Mauler into for nothing into Mace.
I'll check and see if Vader's at range 1 to see if he gets a third
Oh
die.
yeah, but these
He does
rerolls aren't
not.
happening right now for the ties.
Yeah, because
I'm in Mace.
it has to be a rocket or torpedo. I say rocket.
Oh,
missile.
sorry. I didn't mean, when I said reroll, I meant to say extra die. Again, the boys, if Vader or Mauler or Backstabber, depending on who is in their side arc range 1, they get an extra die. I think it's range 0 to 1, I believe. I have to double check that. No damage.
Maybe. No.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh,
I can make this easy.
Ooh, might just have Backstabber.
I don't think so. No.
Then my force. Okay, we'll go Jonas to Wolf with the barrage rocket.
Jonas to Wolf with the barrage rocket as well.
Here we go. 3 dice into Wolf. Trying to get into that hole now with just 1 shield left. Reroll 2. Fire converters. There it is. That's a far better reroll.
Not bad at all.
Arcs do not and it all goes through.
So
Shield in 2 crits.
shield down.
Can you shuffle these?
I did not shuffle yours. If you, I mean, I can cut,
cut
if
the
you want,
deck
or
real quick.
I don't care.
Just gonna quickly shuffle it
I'll let
though.
you cut it.
Shuffling's always good. Get those direct hits
See what
on
the crits-
top.
Yeah, that's good enough for me.
2 crit.
Yep.
Damage sensor array.
Damage sensor array and
Panic pilot.
a panicked pilot for Wolf.
Do we have stress?
Damage sensor array, of course. You can only perform focus actions or actions on damage cards, including repair.
You had the fancy crit.
Yeah.
It's my
And
force,
you panic
so
pilot.
You run a nice,
your
Tight ship, I
well
tried.
put together ship here.
You might see these on
Nice Wolf.
GSP. I made those for Dion for every faction. There was over 90 animations. So, Wolf down to 4 has double stress now and can only focus next turn, which he can't because he'll be stressed still.
Yeah. It's Mace.
And that was range 2, right?
I believe so.
Range 2 and a backstabber.
Yeah, I think you only rolled 2, so.
Oh,
Yeah,
Gonna
spin
take
the
one.
evade.
just take 1.
And take 1.
Your whole upgrade's down,
Yep.
basically.
Yep.
Onto, that was a. Cyber. Yep.
Now we have the wolf shot. Going to
Your
put a
range
shot in the
3
Tomax.
there.
Yep.
Tomax.
Thank you, Levi. I appreciate it. Right.
Definitely going to spend the focus for 3. Tomax rolling 3
So
for
you
defense.
save the focus. You're glad you did. It actually worked out.
So,
Feels bad when you roll out of legs.
Ooh, Tomax taking 3 there.
Yeah, no crits though. You could have finished off
so you
Tomax
got
if there was
4
a face up.
6 on him.
He said 4 out of 6, so
I think it's 5. As he took hit
My
crit before.
3.
We'll confirm that.
yeah.
I remember him taking hit crit. So.
Range 2.
Yep.
Still gonna. This might be enough. It might not even matter. Lock. Spend 3. Depending on what he rolls, actually might matter.
Eyeballs. Yeah.
Goes down.
So-
Either way.
Hit.
That is 4 points.
3.
Oh,
Tomax is
3.
only
Sorry,
3.
Jonas is the 4-pointer here.
Yes.
Only 3. Thank you for the correction there. So 5-2. Brandon taking a lead here before we count those scenario points. Good to get those barrage rockets are quite threatening. Not as threatening as Vader, but still, it's a piece off the board.
Brandon,
It's 3 points for you.
Brandon at least getting 3 control points.
Right.
And I got 0 on destruction. Pretty sure I got the middle one because I'm pretty sure Jonas is at range 1 of it. So that'd be 3.
Yeah, we are now checking for
Um,
these scenario points.
Because he's 2 technically.
oh, yeah.
But you're still good at it.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
And you get 3.
So Justin gets the center,
Alright, I got
1
it at
point,
3 right
and
now.
then Brandon gets 3 objective points. We are on to round 4.
turning us up a little bit. Looking at our metering, we're still hitting like -6 to -12, but
Wolf on 4.
want to make sure that we're still loud enough for you guys. If at any point you feel like we're a little quiet, let us know, please. Criticisms are welcome. Like, hey, Nick, you're really bad at this. That also works.
Everyone usually
So 8-3.
2 runs on Wolf. So
Yes, 8-3.
So Justin only getting 1 point that round.
Yeah.
Kind of abandoning that top right. So Matt, who won that round? Besides the obvious point totals.
I mean, it goes heavily to Brandon because not only did he get the points and got a kill, he is set up for most spots to have a good, like Mace has a good position to go to. Once the Jag could either 3-bank and go for the top right objective and just shoot at the back and give room for Wolf to 1-bank in, or he's got a myriad of options. Whereas the ties, they can basically go for Mace. You could turn on to Contrail, but that doesn't feel strong. They're a little bit in the way of Vader's options, and then
Wolf's in a good spot to kind of get out, right?
Yeah, if Jag just one forwards, he can get Jonas's. But Jonas is kind of okay with getting a stressful focus, because he's got rerolls and a barrage rocket for whoever is there.
Right. Mentioning that Jonas got bumped, yeah, that's not something I'm going to go and have them. That's. There are some things that happen in a game that are up to the players.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm not going to interfere in every little thing.
Yeah.
It's just the way the game is played. So it is what it is. They'll figure it out if they need to. And
yeah.
It wasn't didn't do it on purpose, obviously.
Vader has a chance to kill Wolf. I mean, with crits, direct hit. I mean, there's a chance that could happen before anybody else shoots. Yeah, it's and I think with Mace, you go for the block with Vader because that's who has target lock on you, and you deny him his extra attack dice for other shots. So I think it heavily favors Brandon.
Oh, what? Justin's name is cut off, guys. Sorry, one second. His name is longer.
Yeah, it's Astin Williamson.
Astin.
But yeah, I definitely don't think that Justin's out of this game. There's still plenty of avenues for a return if he can get Wolf down and then focus down another ship. Everybody else on his list is full health except for Backstabber, who's taken 1 damage. So he's still in this game.
Yeah. You lost your 3-pointer. Cheapest. The way the game is now with the building meta is that you can a lot of lists are going to have those cheap ships pieces that you can now afford to lose earlier in the game. So
definitely you're not as worried when you've lost your 2-pointer, your 3-pointer, and sometimes even your 4-pointer. You're just like, yeah, the amount of fire that you had to put into that ship, you're just not as worried.
One of the issues that I had with my play style with the last iteration of how competitive play was that I was playing a lot of. I'll just go to our comment. You can see us. I was playing a lot of lists that featured like 5-6 point ships, and the game was almost always decided when you would lose one of those. I played Boba a lot. Boba usually just wouldn't die, but surrounded by a couple 4-pointers and a 3-pointer, and that's like the cheapest I ever got, because Han and Luke and Wedge, Han was 8.
Yeah.
If you lost Han, you lost.
Yeah.
Almost every time.
Yeah.
And losing just one of Luke or Wedge, it had to be late in the game, when you were up ahead. So yeah, it was hard. Now you can afford, with them being 5, and this is a trend that we've seen, a lot of those pieces that were just, even Rey, right, at 8 going to 7, Han, 8 to 7, Chopper 7 to 6. Like, now you can afford to lose them. Like, you can play the game slightly differently with those same pilots now.
Yeah, I think Chopper is going to see a resurgence. Just being 14 health at 6 points, it's hard to beat. He's just a chunky boy that's going to take a while, especially if he gets reinforced. The amount of
14 hit points, yeah.
the amount of shots that go into him to earn those 6 points is going to be rough. So,
And with Magva and Saw Gerrera, you can fit both of those. Of course, you can take the damage that you're almost always going to take because you're 0 agility. You reinforce, knock down that damage, the amount you take. You get that lock on the attacker, and then you have a double modded shot with extra crits.
yeah.
And then, yeah, like you said, you whittle him down, you take him down, 6 points.
All right, so we do have that 3 bank from Jag. Just going to try and snag that point up there. Take a pot shot out the back. If you get damage, cool. If you don't, no biggie.
Jag's been, I really like the way that he has played Jag. Brandon's
Yeah.
done a great job getting in there, in the way, now hopping over and playing the objective.
Yep. Yep.
So good start there with our I3 Arc 170 there. Hopping over, getting close to the top right scenario or objective point. And he's going to score there, likely uncontested.
All right. Looks like Justin is first player, so Jonas will be moving first.
He is one of the Jonas brothers.
Yes.
Took a while to whip that joke out. It's terrible.
I think that was what Jonas and the Bombers were called back in the day, back when it was just Barrage Rockets.
I like that.
The Jonas Brothers. See a 1 bank, probably just going to focus. Yeah. Whether Wolf banks into you or banks away, you'll probably have a shot on either Wolf or Contrail. I wanted to call him Click. All right, you got.
Oh, he
Got
is gonna just I think that makes sense.
Yeah, you're just gonna clear.
Now that you're double stressed, I think going that way is.
Yeah, you're just gonna clear 1 stress and.
And also that center point, Brandon,
Yep.
big brain play. I'm thinking about carving out to the left to get a rear arc shot, but you're not near a scenario point or a potential to get a scenario point. Now this way you are. You're right there. Medium base counts as 2.
Yep.
Clears us stress. And yep, players decide that looks good enough.
I'm fine.
Until you pull out the template and then it gets misaligned, which is just
yeah.
the guaranteed to
Yeah.
happen.
Went through all that, the railroading to do it. Yeah, it
Just
looks
leave
like,
the template, right?
yeah, I think they're just gonna wait for the next round. Oh nope,
Uh,
there it is.
Oh, very clean from Brandon
Slide
Pro.
zone.
Ooh, even the tilt. Oh, and the rock gets pushed. This ain't
Not the
TTS, Toto.
I went too
We're not in
fast.
TTS anymore, Toto. Ooh, does that clear? Oh, it does. Nicely
yeah.
done. That 1 bank
You,
just
hold
tightly.
me.
Oh yeah, he's got some space, plenty of space.
Yeah, it was just a good all around good block on most of Vader's maneuvers.
Yeah. If I'm Justin, maybe would you dial in a 4 or 5 straight and maybe have tried to just 1-shot Contra?
I mean, you can go for Contrail. I mean,
The V-Wings can pop.
let's see. The 5s are next. We got a 3 or 2 bank? Is it 2 bank into Mace? That can't feel good.
Yeah, nicely done, Brandon. Just putting himself in a position to get a good shot and blocking at the same time.
Yeah. Fortunately for Justin, that is the ship that Brandon has locked with Mace. So he'll be having a less modded shot. I mean, he still has force and focus to shoot at whoever else, but it won't be fully modded. And I imagine Mauler's also going to 2-bank towards Mace. Yeah. Oh no, he's doing a 3 straight. Gonna run into the back of Backstabber. Oh, it's a 3K. He's not gonna clear.
Oh, not gonna clear.
So just gonna get all stressy about it.
Stress and rolling for the damage, no damage. On the self bump there.
Yeah. Might have a shot depending on what Contrail does.
Yeah, Mauler hasn't taken any damage yet, so you're still pretty healthy.
Yeah.
Although that 4-dice shot is a little scary. No palp, no anything to help you there.
Yeah.
Do you tape your obstacles, Matt?
I have that blue poster
painter's tape or whatever. Yeah.
Not tape. Poster board goo.
Oh.
Sticky tack.
Ooh.
I have that on some of them. I don't have it on all of my objectives.
Yeah.
But
Objectives and obstacles, or
I didn't mean objectives.
Oh,
obstacles. On my objectives, I found a silicone paint that gives it a little bit of traction.
nice.
I've heard there's a good silicone spray, and I got to figure out who figured that out.
Yeah.
And spray it on my metal objective tokens.
Yeah, which is one of our giveaways, the highest level of sub goal giveaway. So
Yeah. So follow, sub.
well, follow, sub, ring that bell.
Yeah. Comment below.
Comment below. We'll give away the poster after this round. Again, we are need a few more subs to get to the card packs, and then let's see, just go from there.
Yeah. There was the block on Vader. So Vader just going to be taking a 2-die unmodified into Mace there. Anakin just playing it cool, hanging out by the objective there. He can just barrel roll, whatever he wants to do. Unless he had done a systems phase roll. I did not see it. Looking at a target lock. And just going to focus.
Skepionic in the chat. What's up, Daniel? How's it going, dude? I was just thinking about you. We were talking about Chopper, dude. 6-point Chopper.
Yeah. I remember him flying Chopper, Luke, Finn, and
So Annie.
another ship.
Two.
So
doubles
Vader rolls natty
nothing
eyeballs at
there.
range 0 for no damage or no hits.
And then
Cannot modify your dice. Even with force. You can't use your force anymore at range 0.
Yeah.
Nathan.
Range 2 of unobstructed in the Jonas, it looks like.
What do you think?
They're deciding whether it's unobstructed. Maybe they'll call a judge. Who knows?
Yeah. It looks like the back back is definitely closer.
Yeah, I think
it's
so.
cancer
Yep.
towards
You know my
Annie.
thing, Alex.
I'm gonna roll.
2 dice. Oh, there you go. Just roll
he-
fire.
Yeah, he just jinxes it. Self-reverse
there-
jinx. Oh, the natties.
Uneventful.
Roll some Jade Fire in return.
fives. I don't have anything with Mauler, so we'll go backstabber, range 0 at
All right.
Mace is my only shot.
Backstabber, range 0 into Mace. Oh, there you go. That's a good
range 0
shot.
is always
No,
fun.
It's okay.
Natty crits. Mace
Oh.
rolls the blanks.
Mace. 2 shields. Jew. The 2 shields here.
Francois got it.
My fives.
Yep.
Can you hear me?
So Mace down to just 1 shield there after taking the damage at range 0.
I don't know what you did.
I did a hard turn.
Okay.
Contrail
Yep.
into Captain Jonas. Can spend the focus for 2.
Looking at that barrage rocket, seeing, do I want to eat the barrage rocket?
Not likely to get one-shotted by barrage, but gonna play it safe.
Yep.
And yeah,
Jonas, playing evasive.
Force. Yeah.
Now we're on to Jonas.
Wolf. Gosh. He's got 4 left. I'm gonna go 0 on Wolf.
Yeah, he's going 0 into Wolf. That lets him keep the focus for defense. Just 1. Oh, gets the evade.
That's even worse.
as Justin says, oh, that's even worse.
Let's do
Mace to his
one
face.
on.
Yep.
Yeah, we got Mace going range 1 into Mauler there. Ooh,
Oh, that's
yeah,
fun.
you spend that full focus.
The stream dice. Be stream dicing.
Alright.
So it bends the focus to fully convert for 3 into crit. And that's bye bang. Bye. That is gonna be a full string going through as that's one shot
Mauler.
of Mauler. One of the boys going down.
I didn't see the crit, but I don't think it particularly matters.
And Brandon is now in a commanding lead.
Again, it was just another 3-pointer, but those 3 points add up.
And I gotta say, Justin's been doing pretty well on his defensive roles outside of I mean, I expected to lose Mauler. I just gotta act like you're gonna lose Mauler in that situation.
Yeah.
The 4 hits is quite likely. It's just tough.
All right, so we're taking the 2 dice out the back from Jag. Spend the focus for 2. See if Jonas can actually.
Roll natties again. Oh.
Oh, Jonas takes 1 finally.
Jonas taking 1. Now down to just 5 whole.
All right.
And that was the last ship to shoot this phase.
That's
3 points for tie.
4. Oh no, he's worth 3. Mahler's worth 3. Backstabber's the one with 4 because he got a crack shot.
This is tied, I believe.
yeah, tie in the center, and
Is
then
it?
So you get 3.
Yeah.
3
It is,
dice
yeah.
for Brando.
Brando. So
Brando.
Brando up to. I think technically, since it's spelled B-R-A-N-D-O-N, it's Brando.
Brando.
So Marlon Brando now at
It's
14.
gonna kick me out.
Brando Pro.
So Nick's gonna kick me out. I'm not gonna kick you out. It's okay. We got about 20 to 25 minutes left in the game here as we head to round 5. It's a 14-3 lead here for Brando. If you don't mind, Matt, going to turn 5 for us on the overlay.
Oh, of course you would want me to do that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Remember, everybody, hydrate, drink water.
Even if you aren't playing X-Wing, hydrate.
Yeah, like us. First time I've ever seen this game in action. It seems pretty cool. I might pick it up and play it. Does doing this make you like want to play? Do you ever have that experience when you do commentary? Like, man, I want to try this now. Or you just see something that's interesting. Like, I want to try that.
I will admit the scum list that we had on round 1. Yeah, round 1.
Yeah.
It got me to get in the Yasby or launch bay and build some stuff. Got me wanting to play around with that. So yeah, decent interest.
Yeah. It's just like the slight bit of FOMO, but we're still having a good time back here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we're just going to awkwardly sit here and just not talk for a while. Oh. So, it's important even when you're down 11 points. What might your win condition be? And it starts with the only ship that hasn't taken it. It starts with Wolf.
Yeah,
You
Wolf.
got to take out Wolf. That gets you to 7.
Yeah.
And then what else do you got to do? Mace. You could threaten Mace. He's initiative 4. You could PS kill Mace. That's 5 points.
Yeah.
So there is a small path.
Yeah. That stresses Mace's. Backstabber.
I don't think it is.
It is because he bumped in. Wait.
No, Mace set up the bump.
Oh.
Backstabber is the one that bumped into Mace.
You're right.
Yeah, I5 to I4 there.
How dare you be right?
All the cams. So I spent an extra like 40 minutes yesterday trying to get every camera to work. So I'll show you this. We have our table view. Here we've got our player camera, inspired by GSP's player cam. I just love this look. I think it's really cool to kind of take you out of the game and just see the players. You see just their hands all the time. Now you see them. That's cool. We got our commentary booth here. Matt and I just hanging out, having a good time. And then we even have we combine scenes with our giveaway section.
And then there's always the dice cam, but
And then we have that one more camera, which is our
fairly
trusty
visible.
dice cam, which is also super crisp. Like it is high quality.
Yep.
And that's what we do here. High quality X-Wing. Now, with your guys' help, high quality commentary. And now what's next? What do I even do next? High quality what? Do I do stunts? Should I
High
do like a
quality stunts.
hot ones that like
ones.
chicken wing
Yeah.
challenge
Hey.
while we stream?
Look at us.
Who would have thought? Oh, I got
Who'd
half
have
here. Okay. Hey, look at us. Who would have thought? All right. Le Chancellor, what's up? Andrew, how are you? I think I saw a Velvet Buddha sighting as well, so
Yeah,
hi
he-
to the Andrews.
He was here much earlier.
I know that I'm sure he's bouncing back and forth between his life watching Greg and watching us here. These are all recorded and will be uploaded to YouTube By next week, I would say within 3 to 4 days, hopefully sooner. 1 video a day, just to really space them out.
I got the Rogue Roll. Justin will be first player again.
And again, the overlap, like, it doesn't matter as much right now because where Vader and Anakin are, and
Yeah.
Contrail and where the backstabber is.
It's really only Jonas and Wolf that are
True.
dropping a bomb.
With a nimble bomber.
Those bombers have bombs.
Who would have thought?
Yeah. that is a
Look at
thing.
us. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Not me. So that is a bomblet. So what's the biggest downside of a bomblet, Matt?
You could potentially roll blanks or eyeballs, and then you do no
Mean
damage.
nothing.
Yeah.
Right. So it's any ship within the area of effect, 0 to 1 of that bomb token will roll 2 dice, 2 attack dice. Don't try to roll 2 green dice because then you'll never take damage.
Yeah.
And it's a 50% chance, of course, on each die
Yeah.
you take a
And
damage. And no crits, right?
No
All
crits.
face down.
It's just damage.
Yeah.
You suffer damage.
They're
not
cheap,
critical.
though, for a reason. And
Yeah,
that's
2
why.
points,
Only 2 points, so.
and
yeah.
you have to have 2 bomb slots to do it. So
And the threat of taking 2 damage is very high still because attack dice are good, as we've learned. You don't necessarily need mods to get hits. Shout out to Brandon still using the 1.0 dial covers, not the actual dials. It's just kind of fun.
yeah, When I first played against him in 2nd edition, he was flying all of the bombers with the old school dial on top of the 2nd edition
Yeah.
actual dial.
It's fun. I don't think anybody else is doing that, so it's his little thing.
Yeah. Jag just playing objectives, taking pot shots. He's fine. Then we got, what is that, a 2 hard from Jonas.
I'm gonna boost our gain just a little bit here. That is
Gainy.
let's do, I don't know, by an extra 4 decibels. Cool. Let us know how we sound, guys. No one seems to be complaining, which means usually it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Is what I take.
Yeah, they mentioned when I was a little quieter before, so
Yeah. But that was like
years
was that,
ago.
Okay, that was only the one time though. Would that happen
That-
again?
No, that was
Okay.
in the first game.
Yeah, and I think that was because my dial was slightly higher than yours on the back end of the mixer.
We have Mace doing a 3 bank. Just gonna say hello to that bomblet.
Hello, bomblet, my old friend.
He's gonna be close enough to where I'm not certain that he can get out of range,
He would have to,
even with a boost or a barrel roll.
Barrel roll and boost, yeah.
Yeah, I would give him that he might be able to bank boost left and then barrel roll forward.
Yeah, I don't think so. He's halfway on it right now.
Yeah, it would be a real stretch to do it.
And can you fit a barrel roll to the right and boost right? Do you think?
Yeah, actually, I think you can. That would probably get him out of it if you
Yeah,
could
that
barrel
would
roll.
be, I think, the only way.
Yeah, but
This is the way.
it's
and
a
I don't-
matter of
does he
do
care?
you care that much? Because again,
Who's threatening you?
Yeah.
He's going the other way. All right, he's listening to Matt. He's got an earpiece. Matt has been feeding him information. You might be right. It could be enough.
Yeah,
Ooh, it will be a little close.
there it
is.
comes.
Yeah.
Barrel roll.
And I think after we see this final position, it'll be pretty obvious if it's
Yeah.
going to be in or out.
It looks like it's
Yeah,
out to me.
looks like it's out. Well done. You see, never second guess the Iron Man. I am definitely Team Iron Man.
Gets out of that bomb. Not that, who knows if it would have even been bad. We have Wolf doing a 2 hard here. Finally stressless, but can only focus with that damage sensor array. Which he'll probably be fine with that. He's got the Wolf reroll. We'll get to use it offensively out the front, and then if he spends it on that, he'll be able to use it out the back because he has a rear shot this turn. A little bit of sliding around on that Chicago token.
Little Chicago token there.
Oh, he's still stressed. He will not be able to take a focus action.
Because Wolf has Q7, so
Yes.
that too hard, yeah. It's going to keep, it's a white maneuver. Keeps the stress.
All right, 2 bank from Backstabber, just going to play objectives.
Yeah, he is drastically behind in the it is not looking good this round in terms of objectives for the Empire. It's like just 1 point. Vader maybe gets close enough to contest the bottom left. I don't know about that.
And we are moving on to Contrail.
You're already done?
Doing one bank.
Jesus, dude. You lost that bad. Tyler getting absolutely creamed. 48-0 is the final score for his game. Not sure what happened there. Was it 49 or 48? Sounds like an Alex Foles game.
Oh yeah.
I guess you beat him. Alex just flipping off Matt because Matt I think beat Alex like 30 something to
I think
like
it
4.
was. I think it was 35-4.
35-4. What? Hilarious. Well, for one of them. Throw the damn towel.
Yeah, I mean it was just I had all the points and I killed like 3 of his ships in one round, and it was
Yeah.
an unfortunate time. All right. Oh, no, Francois got that one. All right. Contrail just barrel rolling, gonna be modless, but is helping contest in the center, I guess. Vader here, however, is going to too hard and can target lock Wolf.
Does that fit?
Yes, it does.
Ooh.
If Vader fits, Vader sits is the adage. So-
That is a good opportunity to get some points back.
Yeah. Target lock, and then just light Wolf up. You need 4 hits. There's a strong chance that
only
you get 4.
It's the only shot you got. The Wolf. Watch Wolf roll that natty evade. It's going to happen.
So Anakin is moving now, doing a 2 of some sort.
Doing a 2.
2 straight. Right up in Jonas's face. He can just take an evade, and I think he's fine with that.
1. What's he have left?
5 left.
5.
Justin was favored to win this game in terms of betting. Just taking a look now.
I didn't even bet, but I guess that's
Wow. Okay.
I would have
Not
to.
not a betting man this round.
Yeah,
Stay
I
alive.
did not get on my phone this time. Just
so
been
there's that.
monitoring the
Brandon
chat.
saying "Stay alive" as he's about to take.
So I'll crit that, and then
Yeah.
I'm just gonna spin 2.
Yeah, spending 2 4s.
3 hits and a crit.
Saying there's a chance.
Wolf, does he roll the evade? We're listening on the players right now.
He does
doesn't.
not.
And that is 4 points for J-Man. Get him up to 7.
Needed that.
Holy, the most worthless of last 10 seconds to last crit.
What was the crit?
It was a fuel leak.
Okay, didn't matter, but we'll add it in there. That'll help get J-Man contest the point. We forgot the bomb.
Oh, I guess some check for that.
They're checking the bomb right now.
Yeah,
In
he would
fact,
have gotten hit already, I guess. I forgot about it too because he was sitting on it.
but let's see.
We all forgot about it. Don't you
Vader's-
worry, guys.
Worth it.
He's saying worth it. I'll roll for Vader. It's fine.
Vader takes nothing. So that was a fantastic bomblet.
Okay.
Let's be back
see.
here ready to play 2:30, an hour.
Inside the bullseye. Let's see. I don't have Predator though.
That was Anakin's shot into Jonas, lamenting what every Ada flyer hates about the Siege of Coruscant is that he does not have Predator, but he is malicing that sucker up.
And Anakin, the only Republic Jedi to be able to take Malice, by the way, here in the Ada. You can't
Spending
take
the
Malice in
focus
the
to
Delta,
just
right?
Take the 1 crit.
Lose stabilize.
Got a loose stabilizer,
They're never a pilot.
so not a pilot crit. Does not gain force back with Malice.
So got to do a straight maneuver unless, or you suffer damage to repair the card.
Shot. You have like inch 2.
Contrail taking modless shot in a Vader here. Yeah, got nothing there.
Then range 1 on Annie.
Jonas taking that
Triple
range
crit.
1 shot.
Let's go.
Justin calling triple crits.
Oh, hey,
Didn't
there's
quite.
one. No, it's not 3 though, just 1. And
Yeah. Got
plenty.
it.
Yeah,
Safe.
no. How about no, as Dr. Evil would say.
Yes. And that'll be it until you get to the 3s. So you got a range 3 on Vader. Vader's like whatever.
Did he take
man.
anything from the bomblet?
Nope. He rolled that
Just
result.
1. Okay. So spend the focus. You get 1. Vader, I swear, if Vader takes damage here, I feel very bad, and he's fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
3 hits.
I mean, at this point, this late in the game, you're like, whatever. Vader takes damage. I get a force back. That's helpful. At that point. All right. So calculating points. It looks like it's going to be 2 for Brandon and 1 for Justin.
One. You target that one.
Checking with Anakin at the top left is really close.
You got it.
He's got it.
Then we tie in the middle, probably. Yeah.
2 to 2.
So
No, 2 to 1.
that's
Yeah.
16.
16-8. Yep. That's what we got. Probably
Yeah.
one more round here, Matt. And was it always round 6, or did
I
you
just changed it.
He just changed it right on. He is on top of it after I got so angry at him about it.
Yeah,
last
I
time.
know. I mean, I'll be crying myself to sleep on my pillow tonight.
How dare you? Change it around. Change it. Change it. Hi, guys.
It takes 2.
Yeah. Just like carry this around. How's it going, everybody? A little Harry Carey, you know? Or playing X-Wing tonight. Harry Carey plays X-Wing. I feel like that's an AI thing you could generate. Harry
You
Carey
could probably-
plays X-Wing.
Yeah, you could probably get a. He had a distinct enough speaking style that
Right.
you could just, hey, analyze how he speaks, and then talk about X.
Have you seen those president videos where like they play Minecraft and stuff? It's just such a
Yeah.
waste of time, but I watch. There's
No,
hilarious.
I think you may have been the
For
one that.
you.
No, my friend Adam showed it to me, and that was funny. They were playing Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
It's hilarious. X-Wing players, it's time of the round.
What? 16 to 8.
You got it.
Yeah, that's what I have to.
I repeat, X-Wing players, time of the round.
But not for the stream, folks.
It is lunch break. Round 3 will resume at 2:30. Round 3 will start at 2:30. Eat food. You guys can hear me screaming. Thankfully, I have a limiter on a very, very helpful tool to have when you're streaming, Matt, because when you're screaming or anything clips, you set a limiter so it can never exceed a certain threshold.
So when you're streaming and screaming,
Streaming and screaming.
Yep.
Streaming and screaming. And we are now at 69 nice minutes into this game as the players, and we had a 75-minute time.
all right.
The global. 6 minutes left.
So I don't know what Justin's
Win
with
con is
with,
here,
with
yeah.
6 minutes left. I don't know what the win con is. Mace, you could get Mace because he's got 4 health left.
Gets you to 13.
Jonas could turn in on him. You'll pop that loose stabilizer, but maybe that's what you got to do,
But
and then you send
That gets you
Vader
only
as
to
well.
13. So, yeah, and that's assuming you get Mace. And Anakin's only worth 4, so
Yeah.
Brandon's in a position where he can afford to lose pretty much anybody
Yeah.
this round in the arc, except Jag, and Jag is so far away, full health.
Yeah, Vader's Mace is the most expensive on Brandon's team, so it's like you have to do that, or there's no way you're going to kill the arc. He's full health.
He hasn't been able to close the gap enough with the objective
Yeah,
points.
yeah. Contrail is only worth 3 with 4 health, so yeah. And then Backstabber's not going to be doing too much damage. He's just going to sit there and soak an objective point.
Yep. So this last round here, it looks like Brandon's got this one.
Yep.
Your eyeball gets the
Brandon.
tiebreak, though.
Yep.
Yeah,
Brandon's
so-
first player.
System
Congratulations,
phase.
Brandon. You, our first player.
System.
I bastard.
Jack.
No.
This guy is he's so casual, just like he's gotten too used to winning. This kind of aura of confidence, lounging back here, putting his stuff on the stream table like it doesn't matter. Would be a shame if we accidentally knocked it off.
I mean, Oddball's already lost both of his guns off of his ship, so
Oh no. Yeah, he's an oddball. He's an odd boy.
All right, Brandon realizing that the closest that a win condition that Justin has is to deal damage to Mace, so Mace is just decided to get out of there.
Wow, he really went far.
Yeah, 5 straight. You could just spend a force to take an evade at this point.
Where's Mace? Force evade. That's a lot of it.
It's the safest bet.
Yeah, this is a good timing because I am starting to get real hungry. I
Yeah,
can feel
same.
it in my tummy.
You getting chicken?
Maybe, yeah.
I'm thinking I'm gonna go to the Butcher and the Burger.
Oh,
I like that place.
Matt, they call him the Butcher.
All right, Tyler and I are going to the Butcher and the
Wow,
Burger.
wow, okay.
Force evade.
Oh, so spent a force to barrel roll, and then spent a force to take the purple evade.
So 1 bump forward.
Jonas just gonna 1 bump forward.
Okay.
He can do a stressful, yeah. So he can barrage rockets into Mace.
Are you getting chicken?
All right, you're
Of course,
5.
why'd I ask? Shout out to Red Light Chicken, the best fried chicken I've ever had here in Chicago.
Connie doing a 2 straight, just clearing. Oh, Tyler abandoning me to go get some fried chicken instead.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Hey guys, can one of you let the stream players know this is their last round? Thanks. It shouldn't matter, but yeah. Just so they know.
Harbor one with backstabber.
Cool. Thank you.
Just barrel focus, whatever
Thank
you
you,
want
Will.
to do. Yeah,
scoot it all the way back up.
Like he shot it away, just put it.
Not
It
sure.
was close enough. Nobody else is getting near it. Anakin doing a 3 hard. It looks like. Yeah, 3 hard.
And here, Anakin a little side to side. It
Yeah.
looks like
That sweet side to side action.
very helpful. Try to avoid marking whenever you reasonably can.
Yep. That was one of the greatest improvements in from first edition to second edition was adding those hash marks and the middle line on
Yeah.
the
The days when
templates.
you couldn't line up a barrel roll middle or back, it was only front. No, what was it? Front of the base to the back of the base. Is that how you did a barrel roll in 1.0?
In 1.0, you had the whole thing. You could slide it all the way forward or all the way back, anywhere in between.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Huh.
but this allowed you to, whenever you did a 2 hard or 1 hard or a 3 hard, you could
Target locked, and then it's
use the center line on the because in first edition the templates didn't have that
The lines,
center
yeah.
line, so
yeah.
this allowed you to get geometric.
Right.
There.
All right, so Anakin just getting evasive. He's like, I'm not gonna die this turn. So we got Vader, who's gonna 3 bank. He's probably gonna pop afterburners and go after Mace, and then take a target lock. This will not win the game for Justin Williamson, but it will get him more points. You know, yeah, that's the
I'm
third
gonna afterburners.
tiebreaker for stuff. But
Yeah. It's gonna afterburners, but is that gonna fit?
oh yeah, it will.
Oh yeah, and he might. I don't know if he's close enough to.
That's at least a contest that will contest, and
That's true. What's up?
Mainly nothing. So Vader into base.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, we'll just do a force to that.
Yeah.
okay. All right, Vader just getting hit, crit, crit. Oh man, spend the evade. Let's see. So 2 crits. That's a shield.
Stabilizer.
And a loose
Another
stabilizer.
Loose stabilizer. It's been fuel leaks and loose stabilizers.
Then does
Which
Jonas
won't
have
matter
a shot?
because it's the last round.
Yep. All right, I'll barrage. 2 more victory.
Right, and that is time, as the players do know.
Ability.
Reroll with
For 2.
man. Not had super great rerolls for Jonas's ability.
230, guys.
2 evades. He's gonna saturation salvo. You're gonna have to re-roll those, Mace.
Oh, look at that saturation salvo.
2 damage into Mace. That kills him.
Wow, he tried to get away and he knocks him
All
over.
right, let's see.
Look, gets him with the 13. Hey, that's
16.
And then he'll get an 2
And
objectives.
then you're at 16, 17, 18,
18.
13.
No, 18, 15.
18-15. I'll let him know.
Big game. Yeah.
18, 15 the final. Justin tries to claw back, but just too little, too late.